Hello everyone, my name is Marman and you are watching my YouTube channel Polity की दुनिया. In this video, I discuss Class 9 Chapter 1 What is Democracy? Why Democracy? In this, we discuss the topics are Introduction, its key features, why democracy, and interesting points. So let's begin. First of all, if you all are new in this channel, so please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. So let's begin with what is democracy. Democracy is a form of government in which people choose their rulers by voting for them in elections. These democratic governments are answerable to the citizens of its country. Now move on to what democracy. Basically, the term democracy comes from Greek word demokratia. In Greek, the word demos means people and kratia means rule. So, democracy is ruled by the people. A simple way we can define democracy as democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. This definition allows us to separate democracy from any forms of government that are clearly not democratic. Now move on to features of democracy. In democracy, major decisions are taken by elected leaders. Free and fair electoral competition. A democracy must be based on a free and fair election where those currently in power have a fair chance of losing. One person, one vote, one value. In a democracy, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. For understanding this, we have to go to the next slide. In these slides, I present a case study. So let's start with case study of Pakistan. In October 1999, in Pakistan, General Pervez Musharraf led a military coup and overthrew a democratically elected government. Later, he made various changes to the constitution. The final power rested with military officers and General Musharraf himself. So, it cannot be called as a truly democratic government. Now, we have to go to case study of China. In China, the Chinese political system is authoritarian. There are many problems present there. In China, the elections do not offer the people any serious choice. They have to choose the ruling party and the candidates approved by it. The government is always formed by the Communist Party. After reading this, should we consider China as a democratic government? No. Now, case study third. In Saudi Arabia, women do not have the right to vote. I want to make you aware, so I only put this point to you. But from 2015, the King of Saudi Arabia granted the women's right to vote, so now they can vote. Estonia and Fiji face the same problem due to its different citizenship rule. Examples are over, so let's continue with features of democracy. Rule of law and respect for rights. Democratic government rules within limits set by constitutional law and citizens' rights. It respects some basic rules. Accountability. Each of the elected person is accountable not only to the people but also to the independent officials. The rights of people must be protected by an independent judiciary whose orders are obeyed by everyone. These all aspects give us the final features of democracy. If you have any doubt, just put the question in the comment box. If you are enjoying this video, just do like, share and comment. New users, please subscribe to stay tuned with me. So move on to why need of the democracy. First we discuss arguments against democracy. First point is instability. Leaders keep changing in a democratic country. Second point, no scope of morality. Because democracy is all about political competition and power play. Delays in decision making. Because it consulted a lot of people. Next point, bad decisions. Because elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people. Point is corruption. because it is based on an electoral competition. So for winning the election, they start giving money to the ordinary people because they don't know, ordinary people not know what is good for them. They should not decide anything. Now we have to move to the next slide. Arguments for democracy. A democratic government is a better government because it is a more accountable form of government. It responds to the need of the people. Thus, democracy improves the quality of decision making because it is based on consultation and discussion. This reduces the chances of rash or irresponsible decisions. It takes time, but it has a big advantage. The next point is it provides a method to deal with differences and conflicts. Resolving conflicts. The difference of opinions between people are particularly sharp in a country like ours, which has an amazing social diversity. It provides the only peaceful solution as no one is a permanent winner or a loser. Resolve points are very important, so always keep in your mind. Let's move to the next point. Enhances the dignity of citizens. It is based on the principle of political equality, on recognizing that the poorest and the least educated has the same status as the rich and the educated. Peoples are not subjects of a ruler, they are the rulers themselves. Even when they make mistakes, they are responsible for their conduct. It allows us to correct people's own mistakes. Mistakes cannot be hidden for long. There is a space for public discussion on mistakes and there is a room for correction. Either the rulers have to change their decisions or the rulers can be changed. Let us sum it up. Democracy cannot get us everything and is not the solution to all problems, but it is clearly better than any other alternative that we know. Let's talk about our representative democracy. Democracy doesn't mean that all the people rule. A majority is allowed to take decisions on behalf of the all people. The majority does not rule directly but rule through their elected representatives. Reasons for representative democracy. Modern democracies involve such a large number of people that it is physically impossible for them to sit together and take collective decisions. The citizen does not have the time, the desire or the skill to take part in all the decisions. Let's move towards our last discussion. Interesting points. Syria is a small West Asian country. The ruling Baath party and some of its small allies are the only parties allowed in that country. In China, country's parliament is called NPC, National People's Congress. Now this video ends. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, do like, share and subscribe. Just comment if you have any doubt.